Okay, well, never mind. Anthony had to take a work call. He was actually said he was going to pick up some energy drinks. Turned out that he was picking up a new console, so he was about an hour longer than I thought he would be. But you know, sometimes things happen that we aren't expecting, and you know, if you're just casually kind of looking to tune in to co-host, quote unquote, it's not always gonna be smooth sailing. But the good news is that on this stream, the audio for the people viewing back, of course, I can't hear exactly what you guys are hearing back. The game looks a lot better from my end than the latency that you're all receiving visually, but the sound should be not doubled up now. So the sound should sound a lot more crisp in terms of the actual game, because you guys are just hearing what I am hearing. And if you don't turn the lighter on in the new room, it can kill you. So we are in a creepy Gothic manor complex. Seems to be the story of Tormented series. I'm a little bit annoyed, just purely because I was kind of wanting to get someone who, quote-unquote, gets it onto the stream. But, you know, life happens, people have responsibilities, and at the end of the day, it is just a stream that someone is doing live. It doesn't have that many views. So, things happen. Go further. Come back. You'll be pleased to. People just came. So you might be able to see people just now. He actually woke me up at 5 a.m. The other morning to stay in the same bed. So that's fucking disgusting. Not that there's... Basically, the slugs that crawl around near the bowl, the food is, you know, very ergonomic, it's raised off the floor, the slugs can't really eat. On the floor, but you know what? It's just pretty bad. For those of you who don't know, Piglet is a cat. That turn of phrase. For those of you who don't know, if you're not familiar, Piglet is a cat that lives across the road and visits me. Right. What is the key here then? L is a no. Triangle is a tick. Square is a no. Triangle tick. Square. Okay. It's triangles. Triangle. Triangle. He's going to play with this cat. They're triangles. They're triangles. They're triangles. They're triangles. They're triangles. is. Then we have to go and try and flip it, right? So, Piglet, the skeleton is far too big to be a regular person. Piglet is not my cat. It's fostering a soul. Probably get him somehow. He is very well. Sort Piglet out a second. Apologies. So how do I put this? Piglet is clearly not a stray, right? He is a grubby, fat cat, but he's not obese. He's very athletic, actually. He can climb things I've never seen other cats climb. He's a very active cat, but he does act like he has never been fed before. He will just charge in and get what the strays hatch out. And the strays do get some. They do get some. He will try to get into the wet food that will be, you know, laid out. And, oh, there was not even any need to fucking waste bullets on these. There's not even any items in here. Okay. But Piglet will go for the food. He will do these little little meows as if he's this meek little thing that doesn't try to scare off every other cat. Like, you know, he'll weave between your legs, and when you're putting out the wet food for him, he will quite literally, right? he will just let you pour the rest of the wet food on his head. And I know that he is quite well fed. He's a lovely cat. But don't go near his belly because he will scratch you. But that's besides the point. He actually slept on my bed the other night with his little paw over my leg, purring away. So he is quite a sweet cat. He's also a very greedy and selfish cat. It does brighten up my day when I see him, and when he crashes my live stream. It's too dark to see. Something on the other side. I know. Far too big to be a regular person. Oh, of course. I mean, I revealed that myself. Climbing down, further down. Piggy still eating? Was unpleasant. Nothing on this table, just a sacrificial goat. I did play the Resident Evil 4 remake, and the I don't know why I'm thinking of that all of a sudden, but the Resident Evil 4 original has such a special place in my heart. And I know it's a cult classic because it's been re-released since its release on just about every platform going. And I played that one, you know, with my partner at the time, and we did have a really good time with it, actually. It was pretty good fun. But it just misses that Evil Dead element for me personally, and particularly Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. That element that made Resident Evil 4 the classic that it is, right? With a, where's everyone going? Bingo? Sadler, you're small time. your right hand comes off. Oh, just your silly Hollywood movies. Yeah, we'll see about that. Rain or shine, you're going down. The one-liners were amazing. Hasta luego, asshole. That's Anthony actually did a Resident Evil 4 a bridge series way back in the day. I don't know if it's still up, but it really was quite amusing because I'll never forget the line actually with Leon. I think he does it in the remake, but the remake plays it all really super serious. And he does a little bit of the one-liners and the trophy unlocks. You get the old cheesy lines. But there was something missing from the Resident Evil 4 remake. As good as it was, and as competent and fun to play as it was, and I did have a good time with it, I don't think it's as memorable as the OG. Just with the barrel, when he notices it, it's like, hasta luego. But I'll never forget in the abridged series, and I don't know why it cracked me up so much, because it works perfectly. Anthony just added, and somehow it felt that the fit the lip flaps. I don't know if he re-edited the footage when he did it, but he added that line, hasta luego, asshole. And I don't know why it cracked me up so much, because it's so unnecessary. I think that means see you later or see you in hell or something. But yeah, that's one of the things I do remember him doing. And it, again, years ago. And I understand in these remakes why they want to do a more serious tone. Not that the originals didn't have a serious tone, especially Resident Evil 2. I'd say even the Resident Evil 3 remake has an unserious tone compared to the charm of the original 3. 2 was what it needed to be for the modern time. I know a lot of people did enjoy it. I don't know if that encouraged people who never played the original, which wouldn't surprise me. Now there's a lot of Zoomers and stuff to go and play the PlayStation 1 originals, though, because as good as Resident Evil 2 remake was, I don't think it is a more memorable or more classic title than the original 2. But I think that was the first horror game that I ever played. And sorry, I know we're not playing the game right now, but I remember everybody had it, Resident Evil 2. Before 3 came out, and I remember we used to live next door to these next door neighbors that we had childhood friends and stuff, and I remember the older cousin or something wanted to see the final level, and I just remember being there like, oh, you're not going to fight the boss on the end of the front cover, are you? And he was like, oh no, we're not going to fight him, we're just going to go see him. I'm like, oh, okay. Those games were scary to me, especially as a young kid. And then I remember eventually my confidence built up, and I remember on this caravan holiday with my family, we brought it along, and in the night I was allowed to play Resident Evil 2. I think when I was like 9 or 10, because all you really had were like nostalgic memories of certain scenes of the game and thinking they were really cool, but nothing is ever going to beat that fixed camera angle, that like vibe and atmosphere with the polygons and the fire and the amazing things they managed to achieve with the original Resident Evil 2 and 3 and 4. It's lightning in a bottle that I don't think they're ever going to recapture. And I know this game isn't trying to be that. Just maybe sharing some of the memories, leaving a lot out with my experiences with like survival horror and kind of what it means to me, and how in a way formative some of it has been for what I expect out of a video game that I like. So I don't know if that tangent meant anything to anyone. I don't know if anyone cares. I imagine most people probably skip past this bit. We will continue, though. Piggy's left because he's fed. Soaking wet. You hear that too, right? No, it's just you. Oh, that's eerie. Skull remains of a person that was crucified still hang on the cross. You can't imagine their suffering down here. Okay. That looks like a monster. That is gnarly. We are going, like in the first game, we went so deep into the caverns and the crypts. Old sack jars, they emanate nauseating smell. We went so deep into the caverns in the original. It brought us to a different location in time. Those Iron Maidens are making me very paranoid. Nice step channel. Oh! Some kind of other world? Is that the end of the demo? It's the end of the demo, isn't it? It's coming out this year, later this year. That was an amazing free demo. I think we got, as far as you can go, I think we got most of the secrets. I'm really happy with that. So let me know. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what survival horror. I've seen a couple of others recommended, but what do you want us to do next? Do you want us to do some classics, or do you want us to do more newer indie titles? I think there's an action horror that was recommended by Avalanche. Shout out again. We will see. But it's been an absolute pleasure live streaming with you guys. I've really enjoyed my time here, and I love sharing my experience, solving these puzzles, absorbing the atmosphere, and just talking about this genre that we all love so much together. And thank you so much for watching, if you watched all the way through. Check out the next one. I will make a playlist for this one, and also check out Post Trauma. We had a lot of fun with that one as well. I'm going to go see if Piggy's still out there. Hopefully you did catch a glimpse of him when he came on the counter. Until then though, have an amazing night, and all the best. Thanks for tuning in.